Whether you want to be successful in life and will do anything to achieve your goals, or you want to have inner peace and self confidence, or you want physical strength and less stress, no matter what you want in life, a good physique will make your life better. I promise you that. Today, we're talking about why fitness matters more than you think, especially in your 20s. First, we'll talk about taking advantage of the halo effect. Second, we'll talk about the mental benefits. The halo effect is when people assume positive traits based on appearance. How is fitness going to allow you to take advantage of the halo effect? Here's the thing about the halo effect, right? So, when I walk into a job interview, if I'm a boss, and I got candidates coming in for the job interview, I see a fit guy, I see a fat guy. Without them speaking a word and them dressed in the same respectable attire, one's fit, one's not, I'm taking the fit guy every time. I want to tell you how people see fit people. How are they perceived? More confident and more competent. If you have the discipline to get yourself in the gym, work out, I don't care if it's at home, I don't care if it's at the gym, I don't care if you run, I don't care what you do, but if you have the discipline to do that every day, then it definitely shows hireable qualities. They'll have the work ethic to do good at your company or to do good work. People who are more attractive are going to be perceived as more confident because they have reasons to be confident. For example, if I go into a basketball game and I have the skills of LeBron James, and you're some guy who's never played before, I'm going to be more confident because I've done the work. I can be confident. Oh, that's my phone going off. I can be confident because I've earned that right. I'm as good as LeBron James and you're a nobody, so I know I'm going to win. Fit people can perceive themselves as confident because they would look better than most people. It's just how it is. So when you take advantage of the halo effect, what aspects of your life do you think that's going to affect? Okay, let's get into it. It's going to affect your work. People who are going to interview, going to respect you immediately. Coworkers are going to respect you immediately. Whether it's silently, whether it's publicly, respect is going to be shown to you. And remember, respect is earned, not given. And the second thing that I was going to talk about here that I literally just touched up on here, going to definitely affect your respect. Certain, I'd say negative people, they'll always look for reasons to bring someone down. If you give people as little reasons as possible to bring you down, what are they going to say? We want to remove health from that equation. Let's say someone negative wants to say something to you. You're in shape. What are they going to say? You're out of shape, and you might be more in shape than them, because the kind of people who would call you something negative because they want to are the kind of people who definitely don't have the discipline, competence, and confidence to get in the gym. I know some of you guys are really gonna love this one here. It's definitely gonna affect your dating. Reality is, there's so many things to dating, and I'm no expert when it comes to dating, but when it comes to looks purely, it makes a difference. A girl sees a guy, one looks better than the other. Purely on looks, you're going to choose a better looking guy every time. And I know there's a lot to that. If we're just going more often than not, that's my opinion. That's what I'm thinking. And something really important here is that the people that you want to get in the room with, the first impressions with top players, with big guys in any field, or for example, you're a freelancer. You want to get some clients. If you do that in person and I see you and you're looking overweight, if you can't take care of yourself, how can you take care of my business? Is that to say taking care of your health and your fitness is going to guarantee success? No way. But it's definitely going to open some more doors. A little bit more than it would before. You've got your charisma, you've got things like that, but your appearance matters a lot. And in my opinion, we're all humans and we all judge everybody whether we like it or not. And to me, being unfit is going to create friction before you even speak to that person. You could say what you want about me, but if I see a person who's out of shape, who's fat, you could say, I immediately assume things about that person. And those things, they could be true or not. But I assume them regardless because I know the traits that come with someone being unhealthy and unfit. I place those on that person because their lifestyle reflects who they are. The actions that they do reflects who they become and it reflects how they look. In my opinion, people are always going to assume discipline when they see a fit guy. And you can say, oh, first impressions aren't fair, you know, this and that. But a first impression is real and a good physique is real. You can't buy that. You could be a billionaire. You could be a trillionaire. You could be a trillionaire. You could be the most expensive person on earth times 100 million. You can't buy a good physique. I don't care. In my opinion, what I know is fitness will lower resistance in everything you do, and everywhere that you go. I mean, I know it has so many external benefits, like your appearance and the way people treat you and all that kind of stuff, and that it might make you more money. It might get you a girlfriend. It might get you a wife sooner. It might make people like you more. It might make people respect you more. And that's all great. But to me, the external benefits aren't even the most important part. Fitness is going to give you that external. What about that internal? You know, what about what's inside of you? In my opinion, training teaches this. Showing up when you don't want to. That single thing alone has changed me so much, made me so much stronger. So many days I had a bad day. I heard some bad news. I got into a heated exchange with somebody. And I was like, I don't want to go to the gym today. I feel bad. You know what? I don't care. I did it anyway. Felt great after. I always felt better after than I did before because I knew that made me stronger, that made me tougher. It's going to delay gratification. You think a good physique comes easy? Let's say you want to lose 70 pounds, 80 pounds. You think that comes easy? You got to work your ass off for that. I don't even care. That's the facts. You want to gain a lot of muscle? Same thing. It doesn't care. It doesn't care how much money you have. It doesn't care. It doesn't care what you have. It doesn't matter what round of zombies you can get to. It doesn't care about how many nukes you got. It only cares how many times you showed up and you worked on your body. And honestly, when I do train, it shows a man's limits. It shows how can they push through discomfort, right? So many times I'm doing sets and I'm suffering. I'm suffering. I'm struggling. I need to do more. I need to do better. I need to pull the strength that I have left out of me, the little that I have. And it's hard to do that, but I do it anyway. I do it anyway. The reality is about the mental strength. The gym becomes proof to yourself. You're not trapped in a box. You're not who you thought you were. Life becomes limitless. It proves that you can change yourself, that you may not have seen results in other areas of your life that you gave effort. But when you give the gym effort, you always get results. That's going to give you that's going to give you confidence. What's that going to transfer to? Work, your studying, your relationships, your decision making. That's overall going to make you mentally stronger and lower your tolerance for weakness. From that point on, when you really lock in on your fitness, it walks into the room to you. It says, today, you choose me. Strength is sitting next to you on your table. You look at strength, you dap them up, and you say weakness, get the hell out of here. We don't want to talk to you. And it knows it's not wanted. It keeps trying. It nudges at you a bit. And then it gets up from the booth and understands that you and strength, that bond is extremely strong. You've made the choice. You are now a strong man, strong person, not a weak one anymore. When you know that you've stayed disciplined at something for so long, and you've got good results that you've always wanted to, it's going to build self-trust and self-confidence. And there's a lot of things that can do that for you, but something about looking in the mirror, just being happy about what you see, knowing that it can never be bought, knowing that it's rare. I think I saw something recently that said having a six-pack is rarer than being a millionaire. To me, that's unbelievable. Would I say I have a six-pack? No, I wouldn't say that, but I definitely hope to. And I'm working for that. Right now, I have different fitness goals. I'm working on the bulk, and I'm trying to make that happen. I'm bulking because I want to squat 405, and I'm going to shift, I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to get that six-pack. My six-pack journey isn't over. It's just taking a pause. Like I said already, the gym's going to teach you to keep promises to yourself. I want to say as well that mental strength, boys, in my opinion, the fact is, once you control your body, your mind's going to follow. How about this? Think about this. Combine these two things, perception, mental strength. Hell, let's add in fitness. You've got momentum. You improve your life in fitness. Next thing you know, you decided now you have more mental clarity. You have more energy. You know what? You say, this risk paid off. I thought fitness was going to go one way, but it went the right way. It went my way. What other areas of life can that happen in? I'm going to find out. I'm going to go into the unknown. I'm going to work my ass off. I worked my ass off in fitness, and now it's time to succeed in all areas. Whether you want a wife, whether you want to date, whether you want to be great, whether you want to be an athlete. I don't care what it is. Once you understand, once you succeed in fitness, it gives you a fire that nothing else can give you. I just want to say this. Life is a video game where characters with stats. And if you could choose to make your character in shape or not, I know that you choose in shape every time. I just want to close out the video here with a quick message. I've been making some fitness content lately, and from what I've been seeing, you guys don't love that. So I'm going to return the OG, the quick commentaries, talk about the life stuff, the philosophy, some of the mental shifts to improve your lives. But I want to move on. I'd love to hear some comments down below about that as well. But if you have any other reasons you think that people should focus on their fitness in their 20s and beyond, then comment down below. Inner ops or the inner desire for success decides the hour of operations to achieve it.